How are you, my friend? How do you do? I know sometimes it does feel as though nobody cares. But hey, I'm here for you. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your audio visual radio experience that you can count on anytime in the day. It will be here for you. And just to also let you in on the fact that, hey, if you've been able to cross over up until today, well, happy survival day to you. That's right. Happy survival day, happy survival day. It's not easy. I mean, you went through all the process of the political chaos, the political crisis, and all that is going on just recently, right? Vice President Kashim Shettima, of course, was at a malnutrition seminar where he made conversations about and doled out statistics as to how many of our children, about 40% of children right there, going through malnutrition, going through quite a number of diseases and all of that. But here we are still. I mean, the conversation is not really about them, funny enough. The conversation is about dealing with the source of this Hydra situation, Hydra challenge that we find ourselves, and what will be the source? The source will be good governance. The source will be good leadership. The source will be fighting corruption. The source will be equity and justice. Right. Now, on that note, let me welcome you to the Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show. Where we start your day the right way with so much energy, so much poise. And yes, you know, today is the 10th day in the month of July 2025. Ooh, yes. 5 minutes got past the hour of 7 on the side already, and let me greet you in the way that I know how to. Inakwana ekaro tutoma agife olodudu nindeve emamurel kel. Yes. And in my dialect, we will say Amesira in the language that you and I totally understand. It will be Una. Good morning. My name is Udwak Daniel. I'm going to be taking you from now up until the 12 o'clock hour. You best want to keep your ears out there. Oh, you're listening, right? You're in the cab right now. You just tuned in to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. I hear you. I feel you. I see you. Don't ask me how. But anyways, it does feel good to know that Abuja is listening, and to also know that we are spread across the entire world, the entire universe. We are there. That's right. Just have an internet connected gadget and you get to listen to us, because Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, we're global, right? So we have an app. You might as well want to go out there to the Play Store and download this app. It is the Eagles app. That's how we call it, Eagles app. All right, find it in the Play Store, download it, and of course, connect with millions, trillions of world population that is connected to us just to hear from us, right? Now, we're growing as a family, and remember that we have social media platforms where you can be a part of. Right now, as I'm talking to you, there is a live television stream going on YouTube and Facebook. You best want to give your eyes and give your time on there, or you are online. That feels good. Well done. All right, get on there and just be a part of it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, very important. Get onto the Facebook page wall, give us a like, give us a following, and of course, spread the wings across every other social media platform as you know it, and we will pop up. That's it. Okay, 10 things that you ought to know this morning. I should let you in on them as quickly as we can. And might I also add that the front pages of Nigerian newspapers quite busy this morning. All right, let's get this one in. The federal government said yesterday it has begun diplomatic engagement with the United States over its new visa policy for Nigerians. The revised visa policy announced by the U.S. State Department on Tuesday limits Nigerian non-immigrant visas to a 3-month single entry. Oh yeah. All right, so the federal government is hoping to have a revised talk with the U.S. right there. Okay, well, at least 13 people, including a mobile police officer and 3 vigilantes, were reportedly killed when armed bandits raided Mongoro community in Mariga local government area of Niger State at about 5 p.m. on Wednesday. Residents of Wamba, also in Mariga local government area, told reporters that their community remained under siege by the attackers. Okay, 13 people, including a mobile police officer, 3 vigilantes, reportedly killed in Niger State. But the executive chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ola Olukoyede, as of Wednesday yesterday, disclosed that the agency had begun investigating the financial records of the oil and gas sector and had already uncovered mind-boggling levels of corruption. Now, he revealed that the ongoing probe into the oil and gas sector is only scratching the surface of widespread fiscal malfeasance. Just the surface. More to come. The National Security Advisor NSA, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, has cautioned critics of the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration against underestimating the president's leadership and commitment to transforming Nigeria, insisting that such critics belong to the past era with outdated ideas and failed records. According to him, though, people who underestimate him are doing so at their own peril. I see. Nuhu Ribadu. I see. I thought you should be busy talking about matters that concern national security. Well, anyways, Nuhu Ribadu saying, I need to also tell you a part of my principle that you don't even know. Okay, some revelation there. Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, in the President Muhammadu Buhari administration, Boss Mustafa, on Wednesday, subtly dismissed insinuations that the contributions of any particular leader of the All Progressives Congress, APC, led to the emergence of Buhari as president in 2015. So he said Buhari already had over 12 million existing votes, and that the merger of the legacy parties brought in 3 million votes. Okay, so y'all didn't bring Buhari into office. That's what Boss Mustafa is saying. Y'all didn't bring him. He already had 12 million standby. So whatever y'all did was just 3 million votes. Okay, I see. Now, the Senate has begun moves to amend the Electricity Act 2023 to criminalize critical electricity infrastructure vandalism across the country. Now, in the face of rising wave of recurrent sabotage by individuals, the bill, sponsored by the chairman, Senate Committee on Power, Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe, on Wednesday, scaled second reading, and the president of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, thereafter referred it to the Committee on Power. Okay. Do you all even know that the tariff will be increased again? Oh, well, that's going to be for the 9 o'clock hour, though. Another tariff increase, electricity, because we have to pay off the 4 trillion naira debts. Was it even our fault in the first place? Well, they say, 2 elephants fight, the grass suffers. African Democratic Congress has accused the All Progressives Congress-led federal government of plotting to suppress legitimate opposition under the guise of national security, following recent claims by a presidential aide. Now, in a strongly worded statement as of Wednesday yesterday, the party said it had no intention of undermining democracy, but it is solely focused on rescuing Nigeria from what it described as the irredeemable incompetence of President Bola Tinubu's administration. Okay, so the Senate, as of Wednesday again, yesterday, launched a sweeping probe into the rise of Ponzi schemes in the country, following the catastrophic collapse of Crypto Bridge Exchange, a digital investment platform that allegedly fleeced Nigerians of over 1.3 trillion naira. We say we don't have money. You guys will tell me you don't have money, but y'all can give money to Ponzi schemes, and a whopping 1.3 trillion naira was fleeced from you, taken. Ooh, well, the Ponzi scheme has been described as one of the largest financial scams in the nation's history. I agree. Now, there was panic at the Equilobia and Oko communities in Aguata local government area of Anambra State yesterday, when some yet to be identified gunmen in large numbers invaded the areas and started shooting indiscriminately, killing about 4 persons and injuring many others in the process. Now, it was gathered that they also set ablaze one of the security vehicles used by the joint security team in the area and some other vehicles in large numbers in Aguata community right there, local government area, and they were just shooting, like shooting spree. You don't even know what these guys have taken, and they just gone on a shooting spree, just like unstopped. Didn't even end there. They made sure they destroyed, set ablaze a security vehicle and other vehicles. 4 people lost their lives just like that. Others sustained injury. Okay, so a devastating fire incident on Tuesday and Wednesday, respectively, destroyed 5 shops and a farm factory at 2 different locations in Oyo State. The 5 shops were destroyed beside Olowo Ifa shopping complex, Orita Challenge in Ibadan, the state capital, while the foam factory incident occurred at the Global Crystal Foam Nigeria Limited, located at the Okoba area of Akinmori Road in Oyo State. Okay, but well, let's just get onto the front page already and bring you up to speed with what is going on right here in the country. Right. Okay, so this one here says, let's start with the Nation newspaper. And if it's your first time joining in this discourse, be sure that your voice will be heard loudly and clearly as I hand down the numbers to you. 0907-353-0044. Did you get it? Missed it? Given to you again. 0907-353-0044. The other number is 0908-766-8888. And the WhatsApp portal number is 0909-705-4450. So you're not calling now. We should get into the front page just yet, and when we do so, that's when we'll have that conversation already. All right, but thank you. This just shows me that you're listening. All right, now let's get to the big story on the front page of the Nation newspaper this morning. The big story right now, as I see it: aviation experts knock splash of cash by states on unviable airports. Aviation experts knock splash of cash by states on unviable airports. Now, it's got 2 riders to it. The first one, 369.4 billion naira spent by 19 subnationals. The second one, Fan MD. That's the kicker. Only 3 airports profitable. All right, that story continues on page 4 of the Nation newspaper. Just above the Nation newspaper banner now, we see this one: International Council of Beverages Association tackles WHO on SSB tax. That story continues again on page 4, which is looking popular. -1 from 4, you get 3. And you see this one: EFCC seeks law to criminalize unexplained wealth. So the EFCC is saying, let's find a law that will criminalize unexplained wealth. Somehow money just came, or you just blew. Bam. Okay, we want to know why. Unexplained wealth, we want to know. What is a criminal offense? Such monies or such wealth should be under a law, and that law should finger you as a criminal. Okay, I mean, how do you get it? How did you get it in the first place? Is it good? Is it not? Don't know, you tell. But then we see this one on page 4 again. Court nullifies conversion of Nikon's 100. Okay, this is not very clear. I should take that again. Page 4. Court nullifies conversion of Nikon's 130.7 million pounds by Union Bank. Okay. All right. But let's see this one on page 7 now. Nigeria's tax reform gets IMF's backing. Let's go one writer. FIRS, good to run it. Nigeria's tax reform gets IMF's backing. FIRS, good to run it. That's the kicker. FIRS, good to run it. I see. Now, federal government opens talks with U.S. over visa restriction. That story continues on page 2 of the Nation newspaper. This one now, page 2 as well. A continued story. Tinubu's reform building on Buhari's legacy. I see. It's got 2 writers to it now. Ex-SGF finds nexus in 2 leaders' programs. Second one, Gowon leads dignitaries to Sheu's book presentation. I see. Well, at the base now, you find this one: Senate House minority leaders, that's the kicker, gang up against president, not option now. Page 5. I see. Okay, so we move away from that now. We get to the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Keep in mind, this is the page, as you like to call it, the newspaper review segment of the Eagles Morning Risers breakfast show. Okay, so the Nigerian Tribune newspaper now, the big story: Buhari's popularity won 12.5 million votes for APC in 2015. Ex-SGF Mustafa is saying that on page 4 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. It's got 2 writers to it precisely. The first one says ACN, CPC, Other merger parties brought 3 million votes. Second writer, Buhari administration stood on pillars of integrity. And that's coming from Tinubu. All right. Okay, Mr. President now is saying that his predecessor's administration stood on pillars of integrity. UAE imposes fresh visa conditions on Nigerians, bans transit visa. Page 16, you'd find that one. To page 3 now, 2027 is a kicker. ADC raises the alarm, alleges plots to clamp down on opposition leaders. And to page 23 now, ex-APC National Chairman Ganduje appointed fan board chairman. And this is how quite a number of Nigerians have said, this is how we'll forget those allegations on Ganduje. You never know. It might just pass. I mean, it's been given an appointment to the fan, right? And before you know it, we just say, oh, we forget. Oh, we don't know. Does he still exist? And that's it. Nigerians. Somebody has said to us, one of our family members, James precisely, will say, Nigerians, we forget too much. We always forget. Nigeria's oil rig count hits 46. NUPRC is saying that. Page 6. And to page 10 now, 3 police officers, 2 soldiers die as security forces kill 30 bandits in Katsina. Well, I ring the bell for that one, though, because 30 bandits killed in Katsina. However, 3 police officers, 2 soldiers paid the ultimate price for that success. But then the writer is suggesting something even awful. Suspected bandits kill 13 in Niger community. Now, that's like an oxymoron. Yeah? Juxtapositioning the good, the successes, and the failure together, side by side, pari passu. Or your government procures 2 aircraft to improve security. Page 10. And to page 3 now, ICPC recovers 21 billion naira from salary fraud in one investigation. ICPC recovers 21 billion naira from salary fraud in one investigation. So that's just one investigation. If they do more investigations, you never know what they will uncover. Well, it's got one writer to it though. False revenue declared by NNPCL. So they're faulting revenue declared by NNPCL. Page 3 has got that story. And this one here, Fayemi Oyebanji won't leave our party for ADC. APC saying that. Page 3, you'd find that story just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper banner now. I'm talking about the heights, the peak, the apogee, the zenith of it now, the top of it. Ponzi schemes is the kicker. Senate's faults weak regulatory roles by CBN, SEC. Others. It's got one writer. Probes loss of 1.3 trillion naira in CBEX crash. Page 4. All right, and that will be all with the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Okay, it's a smart read, I said it to you, so best want to keep your ears out for this one now. The This Day newspaper, the big story making the front page of the This Day newspaper now. Boss Mustafa is the kicker. Buhari allowed institutions to work. Prioritized structure over showmanship. Is he trying to tell us something? Is this administration prioritizing showmanship over structure? I don't know, you say. But it's got a couple of writers to it, though. The first writer says, ex-president's constant 12 million votes birthed his presidency in 2015. I see. Tinubu, my predecessor, showed humility, restraint, maturity in exercise of presidential powers. Who's saying that? Biagbena is the kicker. 40 years ago, I was the last journalist to interview Buhari just before IBB school. What has he got to say? Page 3 has got that story. Go find out. Visa reciprocity. Yes, visa reciprocity is a kicker. Federal government urges U.S. to reconsider single entry decision. I see. Page 3, that story continues. And let's go to this one here now. I see just above the This Day newspaper banner, Lukman is the kicker. Coalition will avoid past mistakes of Atiku Obi to defeat Tinubu in 2027. Now, it's got 3 riders to it precisely. The first one discloses whoever emerges presidential candidate will get massive support. Coalition won't stand on anybody's mandate. All right, the second rider, Tinubu planning clamp down on opposition leaders. Abdullahi raises the alarm. And the last rider, coalition dead on arrival, declares ACF spokesman. Oh, okay. ACF spokesman is saying the coalition is already dead upon arrival, but then you'd find that one continued on page 9 of the This Day newspaper. I should take you to the Daily Trust newspaper now. The big story on the front page: we uncovered mind-boggling corruption in oil sector. EFCC says we uncovered mind-boggling corruption in oil sector. That story is continued on pages 3 and 4 just to show you how serious this discovery is. All right, and we take you to page 38 now, or 24, I beg your pardon. And this one here is strike. That's the kicker. FCT Mills third term extension for primary schools. All right, to page 12 now. I'll defeat Matawale before 10 a.m. on election day. Zamfara governor is speaking. Say, I will defeat him. I will defeat him just before 10 a.m. on election day. Oh, come on. That is some confidence now. Is that arrogance? I don't know. Federal government resumes trial of terrorists. And this one here on page 21 defined. Federal government resumes trial of terrorists. Okay, so they halted it before, now they're resuming the trials. Okay, now at the base of the Daily Trust newspaper, this one says 13 killed as bandits attack Niger communities. 30 gunmen neutralized in Katsina. If not for anything, I should ring a bell for the neutralized gunmen. If not for anything, I mean, we did good there. And just above the big story, Tinubu didn't make Buhari president, okay? Tinubu didn't make Buhari president. Boss Mustafa is clarifying that one on page 5. And to page 21, UAE reviews visa process for Nigerians, bans transit application. And the last one I'll be taking with the Daily Trust newspaper on page 21, Plateau crisis. That's the kicker. Reps panel invites Mufwang Lalong to security conference. All right, that will be all with the Daily Trust newspaper. Let's get you to the Guardian newspaper this morning. The big story now on page 6 you'd find, and for some reason page 6 is written in red. 2 years later, that's the kicker. International travel restrictions spark fresh row over absence of ambassadors. All right, to page 18 now. Mutual funds rise by 105% to 5.9 trillion naira in HI on higher demand yields. Okay, JAPA is the kicker here now. Canada raises minimum proof of funds to 17 million naira per immigrant. Wow. They just keep adding to it, making it stricter for you to JAPA, especially to some of these countries. UK had already done his. Canada now is doing hits. US is putting oh, come on. They all put in a show. I see. Because they are probably trying to discourage you and I from jackpotting. I see. But let's go to page 30 now. Niger attack claims 13 as 20 bandits die in Kwara. That's something good. Again, 20 gunmen raid Aguata local council, kill 4. So it has happened again before, now it's happening again. 20 gunmen raid Aguata local council, kill 4, injuring others. All right, page 20, you'd find that one. Delegates will decide who gets ADC's presidential ticket, says Atiku spokesperson. News page 6, you'd find that story. Just above the big story, but underneath the Guardian newspaper banner now. EFCC decries mind-boggling fraud at NNPCL, wants unexplained wealth criminalized. Page 3. 2027 is a kicker on this one. Don't underrate Tinubu, Ribadu warns opposition. Page 3. UAE bans transit visas, imposes stricter entry rules for Nigerians. Just for Nigerians. Page 5. It's got that story. Okay. So we go to the Punch newspaper. It's going to be a very smart and fast read. So stick with me now. Stay with me a little bit now, and we will get with your voice. The Punch newspaper, the big story on the front page, diplomatic tensions. Diplomatic tensions. Federal government pushes back as US, UAE tighten visa rules. Page 2. It's got that story. It's got one writer to it. Ministry begins high stakes negotiation as officials fault US over reciprocity claim. I see. But let's go to this one here. U.S. meeting. That's the kicker. African leaders seek Trump support to develop resources. And this one you find on page 14 of the Punch newspaper. And at the base of the Punch newspaper banner now, you would see this one. IMF pledges support for FIRS on tax reforms. Page 21. Yesterday, IMF was saying our economic reforms is not reaching the mass, the people who really need it. The masses are not getting the economic reforms. And now IMF is here pledging support for FIRS on tax reforms. You still remember the discourse yesterday? When are we going to indeed be independent of ourselves, to be able to see that we broke through? But are we still under the shackles? Well, your guess is as good as mine. Local government polls is the kicker now. Police restrict movement in Lagos, deploy squads. You'd find that one on page 6. And to page 14 now, Tinubu government seeking excuse to clamp down on coalition. ADC is saying that. All right, on that note, we will take this time out and see how we can go on a recess. We will be back, and when we do, it will be about you, your voice, loudly and clearly.
Offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio. Eagles 102.3.
Abuja, you're in luck. It's the upgrade promo from my Abuja Home Limited. For their Broadwater estate and plots in Gwagwalada, get 250 square meter for just 700k when you make an outright payment. That's a whopping 81% discount, or go premium with 500 square meters for only 1 million naira. That's 80% of the original price of 5 million naira. With our authentic FCT land document, you have no issues at all. We have a flexible payment plan for up to 12 months for your convenience. Get your land in Broadwater Estate, Paiko, Gwagwalada now, with green environment, accessible roads, power supply, guaranteed security, and lots more. Call or WhatsApp my Abuja Home on 0808 883 7426, 0808 883 7426, or 0808 272 3824, 0808 272 3824. Hurry now, promo ends soon. This opportunity is also open to military personnel. My Abuja Home Limited. Affordable. Live the life.
Abuja! Something big is coming to the capital. Yankee Entertainment presents Joe Boy live in Abuja. Come vibe to live performance by Joe Boy. Joe Boy is coming with some friends. Date, Friday, 25th July 2025. Venue, Transcorp Hilton, Abuja. Time, red carpet, 5 p.m. Main event, 6 p.m. Get your tickets now. Early bird regular, 15,000 naira. Early bird VIP, 30,000 naira. Regular, 25,000 naira. VIP, 45,000 naira. Tables, gold, 2 million naira. Platinum, 4 million naira. Get your tickets now on www.apitix.com. Call 0702 536 4691. Follow at Malam Yankee for updates. Joe Boy live in Abuja, supported by Hennessy, Z Cotton, Kairos Hoff Energy, Powerhouse, Transcorp Hilton, Tokyo Nightlife, and Eagles FM.
Right, still the page is on here for the breakfast show, and we are taking your calls already. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Yudi.
Good morning to you, Moses.
I'm Felix from Lagos.
Oh, Felix, I beg your pardon, forgive me. Forgive me, Felix.
Yudi, like the second number is switched off.
Yes, I'm working. We're working on it. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
EFCC is seeking law to criminalize unequitable wealth.
Yes.
That is very good. And but I will tell you, that law will never see light of the day.
Why?
They will not pass it. Because most Nigerian leaders are guilty of that offense. Most of our politicians cannot explain the source of their wealth. Paul and looted, mismanaged funds, and they can't explain it. And let me tell you, if that law is passed, the work will overwhelm EFCC, will overwhelm Nigerian police, Nigerian State and Civil Defense, DSS. They cannot do that work. What do you say about the first ladies who are sitting on estates? They cannot explain how they got the wealth. What do you say about the family members who have acquired so much because their own person is in position? If that law is passed, the system will be sanitized in a very good way. And all this kind of killings and banditry, I tell you, will become a thing of the past. Because illicit fund is in the system, and that is what's promoting killings and murder everywhere. Thank you.
All right. Felix right there says, pass that law at our own detriment, even though the law is a very good one. But if you pass it, it's going to go far above and beyond the EFCC, the ICPC, and every other financial crime unit in the country. What do you think? Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, good morning to you, Moses. Yes, awesome. Awesome. Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't just attack community, not just say 13 were killed. Well, I advise that the military, there's what we call joint effort. From other states, they should at least pick some security agents from other states to go to these satellite states that have become a challenge with security. That's what we have. Because these bandits, the time we have been reporting that these people in Niger State, they take it lightly. If the action has been taken early, I think the issue of bandits in some of these states could have ended up. When there is a rumor that bandits are occupying some environment, it's something that they should go for quick action, not until these people recruit other young ones to make sure that they took over the position. So I believe that we are praying for our mainstream men, they will do beyond. Oyo State, is it Oyo State police? Oyo State purchased 2 aircraft, you say? Yeah, I think it's a good one. If states can emulate it, they shouldn't be embezzling money, getting money while the insecurity is affecting their state. Federal government to resume trials on terrorism. It's a news this morning. Resume trial, or the trial would have been done all this while to persecute for other people to be a terrorist to other people behind. Why should they delay the trial? It should be a quick action because these people don't allow this country to rest. Then, finally, the issue of putting embargo or restrictions on visas to some of the Nigerians coming to their country. Maybe is it not a slap? It's a big slap. It's a challenge to some of our politicians.
Right.
The country that most of the Nigerians are trying to go. God bless us with minerals. That is my heart cry. I remember those days when Nigeria was in the, that has a good economy, that people are coming from outside to come to use Nigerian as one of the green pastures. What is happening is just corruption. Until the issue of this corruption is dealt with, that is the challenge we are having in the country. It's corruption that turned around our economy so worse to the sense that people can no longer stay in their country. The corruption leads to the insecurity. The corruption leads to many things we see in this country.
Right.
So it's a good one.
Okay.
If they should ban them, let us, even the politicians, they shouldn't have allowed them to even go to other countries. Okay. Let us stay here and suffer what we are suffering. And they should put the country in order. Your own is your own. God bless you.
Right. Appreciate that one from you, Moses. Moses right there gives his thoughts. It says, hey, I think this is a good move. It's a slap on our faces. But then, if this is extended to even the politicians, let us all be here and enjoy the fruits of our labor. It will do a great deal. Hello, good morning.
Hello, my name is Sheikh Hujan.
Good morning to you, BB.
How you doing? Good
Very
morning
well.
this morning.
Thank you.
My name is Nabidi Blessing. I greet our caller. I greet my daddy, a man of microphone. Yeah. I think you they are not say the don't kill our vigilante and our police are being our army. See, you see, no, we not just they see something, what we supposed to say, we they beat around the bush. If our government won't make this issue of security, this issue of killing stop, my brother, it not go take 1 minute. They know these people. After all, they know how they take bring and cough our Nigeria here. That is why they when they bring they come, nothing can touch them. They are untouchable. They cannot touch them. Why is it say they are killing our police? Our police cannot stand for their ground, say no, enough is enough. Why is it say they are killing our army? Our army cannot able to stand, say no, enough is enough. That means say they are happy and they are killing their partner. They are happy. If they kill the finish, who they go call kill again? I think that the people when they die the president, the senator, now they go face again. The answer say no. If our president, our senator, they want to stop this killing for Nigeria, then we stop it. They don't want to stop it. That's why they are running come up for their state. They are going to another place, one other person develop, one other person secure. Like cases of this corruption where they are talking about. And why is it my daddy talked something yesterday? I want to ask my brother GB. Why is it this any time when they tell P2B matter, he go just attack P2B, cannot win, he cannot do anything. What if P2B do and now what I want to ask the that if P2B do anything, go and meet her, now go settle her together because children they are listening for us for this lady. When we start for the truth. And they say we are one Nigeria. Why they not go allow me these people rule? Why they not go around? They know who they're supposed to rule now, 2037. We are beginning to beat around the bridge, they tackle each other. It's not good. Please, children, they are listening for us. Then we start for truth. We are with the next.
Okay. Now, that's not me. VB, I guess your call card expired. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I get the point. Well, anyways, let's go take this one. Hello. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, please.
This Apostle Osola from
Apostle
Samangazra.
Yes, welcome aboard.
God bless
Apostle.
you.
Talk to
So
us.
I'm coming in this angle of this recycling these old men who are not giving us results. It's not helping the issue. What am I trying to say? Danduje resigning and getting a new appointment. Danduje that has neither have served as secretary of the government house of Kano for how many years, and he later become governor of the state for 8 years, become a national chairman for some, whether not for some months, for some years. Now, they are recycling those people that are not giving us. See how the insecurity are destroying us. They cannot think wisely how they will do it. This insecurity are those politicians that have brought all those people that helped them to win election. And they couldn't retrieve that gun they gave to them. Now, see what is happening. We can serve how many years as governor, minister, now becoming another minister. We see his convoy going, the president of Ghana that doesn't have a convoy that we can have, whereby our children are not in the school. And now we are recycling and recycling old men that cannot give us results. It's not helping the matter. The coalition that are come, I think you know that it's not the turn of Northerner. Why not him to back P2B? I'm not a politician. I'm not supporting anybody, but little you can see somebody saying, you know where it's going. That somebody that have the onions to put things in order in this country. They will be playing and a gallery. Right. It's not helping us. This is my own take. I remain Apostle also like aka Nwoke Nenwe. God bless you, Daniel.
Thank you, Apostle. Appreciate. Why not just give the mantle to who the cap fits, rather than trying and dividing votes and causing rancor and causing separations and everything. Okay.
Well, good morning.
Good morning to you.
I'm Chimeze, calling from Asoko.
Awesome, Chimeze, welcome aboard. Talk to us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You say EFCC uncovers corruption in the oil sector, NNPC or NNPCL, eh?
Yes.
Please, who is the head of NNPC? And who is in charge of NNPC and anything that has to do with oil? If they have uncovered them, if they are being raided, then the head should be prosecuted. Eh? We know the head and how he has messed up our oil industry in Nigeria. Number two is that I think I have something against some of you journalists.
Okay.
Call these people Boko Haram terrorists. They are not bandits. Call them by their name so that you know whom you are treating. If it comes to them killing their bandits, in Southeast they are called IPOB or ESM. This is not fair reportage. We are allowing sleeping dogs to lie because we cover something that is not real. Call them by their names. Bandits are not armed with rocket propelled guns, automatic heavy machine guns, arms, IEDs. Okay? Bandits are people that can just use horses and caravans to rob. But what we are saying is that where animals are killed, in Nigeria, listen, make a census. Over 1,000 souls have been lost in this country under 1 month. What kind of a country is this? You are talking of a reciprocity to U.S. visa, whatever. It's unfortunate that Tinubu allowed himself to be used. And then Nigeria will get it. For 2 years, you never appointed an ambassador because we know you will appoint somebody whose credentials are questionable. Look at Ganduje. From stealing dollars now to 888. I hope our money is not flown by airlines these days. It's unfortunate. These are coming to this country. Thank you very much.
All right, Chimeze, right there. Some talk. Listen, call them by their names, right? Yes, if it's in the east or the southeast, there's ESN or IPOB. That's what's going on. If it has to do with this northern region, oh, it is Boko Haram. They are terrorists. Don't give it banditry. Don't say it is unidentified. Nah, that's not their names. Give them the names that they ought to deserve. And they deserve. I mean, it's their names. So give it to them. But then, it is what it is, Chimeze. If we see this on the front page of Nigerian newspapers saying bandits, well, your definition of bandits too can be relative. I mean, bandits back in the day may have been those with horses and all of that. But these days, they've changed their modus operandi. But one thing I'll agree with you, Chimeze, they're all but one and the same. I agree with you.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
My name is Abdul calling from Suleja, Niger State.
Hello, Abdul. Good morning, welcome.
Rudy, I want to thank you once more for giving us this opportunity to contribute on this beautiful radio station.
Right, appreciate it.
Rudy, I want to talk about Ganduje.
Mm-hmm.
When I learned that Ganduje resigned, I was thinking he resigned on health conditions.
Yeah.
That's what made him to resign.
So he told us. So he told us. That's what he also said. At some point, yeah.
Because somebody resigned on health conditions, why are you giving him chairman of FAN again? To do what? With the health condition, can he perform anything? Does it mean that there's no young people that can hold this appointment? Eh? UD, I'm tired of this country. The people that are supposed to sit down and be giving the young ones advice in the office, they are the one occupying that office. So we help also, and to NNPC. There's no how they will do investigation in NNPC that will not fight corruption there. NNPC sector, all is full of corruption, UD. And the issue of Dangote, I always say it on this platform. Please, if Dangote reduce this fuel price, it should reflect in the filling station so that we see the impact. That is the only way we, the common people, can enjoy. And things should be cheap in the market. I always say it on this platform. So please, the regulators, they should do something on this fuel reduction anytime they reduce it. Thank you very much. God bless Nigeria and God bless Eagle FM. Bye.
Appreciate that one from you. Thank you, far too kind. But is it not really shameful? I mean, you're also a part of this. I'm not talking to you now, Abdul, my brother. I'm talking to you, each and every one of us listening. The yous across, the plural yous. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, right before our eyes, our faces, we're taken for a ride. Right before our faces. He's still facing corruption issues. I mean, there was a purported video, whether you want to say it was an AI-generated video of Ganduje and the dollars and the money thing. Well, I don't know how far that is, but as far as I'm concerned, that looked very legit to me, very clear in our eyes. And yet, that issue has dragged and dragged and dragged and dragged and dragged. We had called for him to leave that place. It wasn't seeming as though it fell on the right ears. Mr. President will listen, act as though he doesn't know what's going on. His advisors will listen. They'll act as though they don't know what's going on. I mean, they are alleged, though. Allegations. Alleged. I think we're abusing this word called alleged these days. We're abusing it. We're really abusing it. Right in front of our faces, somebody does something, and then the court is dragging it, and now it's given another appointment. Are you serious? At this level, at this age, is given a... Well, Abdul, don't get tired of Nigeria. Triple D always says it. We will get it rightly. It's not for long anymore. It's not for long. Well, I will take these messages, right before our faces. That's the thing, right before our faces. And we're quiet about it. We seem to be quiet. Well, we will not be quiet on here. We will talk about it. Because it's improper. It's improper. It is very improper. But we'll get in here. Go on the Facebook page now and see your messages. We see you, Jojo. Jojo sending the message via the Facebook page now. JJ from PR Kasa. He says, the recycling of old men, according to some callers here, is needed to savage this country. All the people that formed the 2014 coalition weren't young men. They were all old men. So if they like it or not, this coalition has come to stay and nothing can change. So if you are not comfortable with it, please leave Nigeria. Wike has shown us how to do politics, and we will use his style come 2027. I thought Ganduje was sick. Now he's getting an appointment. This country is full of lies. Only truth can save us. All right, JJ from Piakasa, thank you. I see this one here is coming from who now? Let's see, on the Facebook page. Okay, calls himself White Okere. Says Nigeria's economy still getting worse. The president's government of Bola Tinubu doesn't have the conscience for the people. How can insecurity issues be solved when inflation looms, marginalization looms, citizens suffering, even security personnel treated as slaves, being owed minimum wage and wage award arrears of last year till date, and even high cost of foodstuff, PMS still on the high side, please. Okay, release MNK. I think you're saying Mazin Namdekanu, I guess. For God's sake, for goodness sake, make we know where we belong. I see that. All right, voice of Mbise from Okukwa Umuhu Okwato is saying, good morning, everyone in the studio. Good morning to you. I was astonished when I received the news of Ganduje appointment after his resignation as APC national chairman. Is it not the same Ganduje that resigned because of health challenges? So why is he now accepting this offer? Chai, Nigeria, my country. Indeed, the recycling of old politicians cannot and will never stop in this country. May God help us. All right, so I go to the WhatsApp now. Well, I'm bewildered. I'm amazed. I'm astonished myself. Yeah, right before our very eyes, and they have the temerity to put it even on the front page. Now, I'm not talking about the various newspapers. I'm talking about bringing this kind of thing even to public. Oh, it shows us the level we've gone to. It really shows us where we have gone to. But keep in mind, whatever the allegations against Ganduje was allegations, alleged, that word, alleged. We will soon remove it from the dictionary, I guess. But let's go see this one here, starting with, I'm sorry, trying to get the voice notes through, but that will be later. There's a little bit of complication going on here in that regard, technicality, but we'll try to sort it out before the end of this very segment of the breakfast show. But let's get with your messages now. I see you, Anna. Anna from Guagua. Anna, it's been a while. But thank you for messaging. It says, Udwak, have you ever seen the video of eliminated bandits? Boko Haram? Have you seen? If not, how sure is this news? May God help us. Nigeria's doomed by our politicians and those benefiting from all of these. Anna, you said something to me right there. Have you seen it? But say seeing is believing. Have you seen it? Did we see these videos? Okay, I get your point. Well, I see you now. This one coming from Chima all the way from Airport Road says, Barrister UD, Barrister, good morning to you. Well done work, thank you, merci beaucoup. It says, EFCC should stop making noise. All they are doing is noise making. How many of these politicians that have corruption cases have they persecuted? They should stop talking, but start working so that the masses will see it. Some of these politicians that are ruling now, don't they have corruption cases? God is watching. Chima, thank you. Appreciate. And for you that have sent a voice note, I would like for you, I'm just begging, please translate it into a typed message. It will help because I don't see the situation in here being solved anytime soon. So translate your voice note into a chat, into a typed message. That will really help a lot. Lion Boy from Lokogoma saying, standing on existing protocols now, federal government begins the trial of the terrorist. This is laughable. So if ADC coalition didn't happen, they wouldn't have been doing all of this. Oh, this means that this means they do what they do intentionally. Then someone said this coalition is dead on arrival. Why is this coalition giving them sleepless nights? It will continue to give them sleepless nights. Then for EFCC, they should just go and sit down already. They are like NLC, toothless bulldogs. Oh, come on. Is the EFCC on the fire now? Is the EFCC under the knife now? Well, anyways, let's go see this one from Samuel all the way from Kuje saying, happy survival day. Thank you, far too kind, Samuel. Thank God we are alive to see another day, honestly. He says, please, though, does this mean that our leaders have forgotten why they were elected? I ask this question because the way and manner these political leaders are busy struggling for 2027 seems like they are playing with our collective intelligence in this country. None of them is talking about how to handle the insecurity that is making us restless and sleepless nights. Kai, how did we get here? Who is doing this to us in this country? May God make it easy for us in this country. In Jesus' name it says, amen to that. Well, I see you, Chinonso from Suleja says, Ganduje getting another job after several government jobs, from being secretary to deputy governor, from there to becoming a governor and APC chairman, and now this? Well, this is the typical character of our leaders, the likes of Wike and others. That's why they do anything just to be on top. I thought Ganduje resigned on a health condition. Has he suddenly recovered? You never know, Chinonso. We might be living in an era of miracles. But anyways, it goes on to saying, mind you, Udwak, that video wasn't an AI-generated video. Believe in our leaders and trust them at your own risk, Chinonso says. Okay, Chinonso, thanks for that reminder. Well, I see James are now all the way from Suleja. With each passing day, this crime scene called Nigeria just keeps giving. The same Ganduje who they claimed resigned as chairmanship position of APC due to health reason is now suddenly healthy to head our federal airport. The only reason we have these questionable characters in government and leading some sensitive positions are because of their questionable use in those areas. I'm sure if AI had come out at that time, he was stuffing his agbada with dollars, the government will have claimed it was AI generated. Now they have officially taken over the seaport and airports, and what is to say it isn't to allow their questionable transactions continue. Let me repeat this again. Dangote and NNPCL are both sides of the same coin. Until they tell us why international oil prices only affect petrol and not gas, kerosene and diesel prices at every slight differential. As for EFCC, let them tell Nigerians how far they've gone with Yahaya Bello's trial despite money laundering receipts. Oh yes, James, let me add to that. Yahaya Bello is seeking a court to grant, or the courts to grant him to go abroad for medical checkup. He has to go abroad. He can't stay here to run it. No. What do we have here that can handle your medical status? No, nothing. What do we have? What do we have? Even the National Assembly hospitals will not handle it. Remember the monies that were spent, the billions and trillions that were spent to renovate, to get new this? Oh, they told us that. It's not long ago, recently. Trillions of naira put in the National Assembly clinic. Is it a hospital now? Where is it? Yahaya Bello still has to travel abroad. Okay. But anyways, we see this one taken Bihundu all the way from Nasarawa State. I congratulate former governor of Kano State and former national chairman APC Ganduje on his new appointment. He was forced to resign in order to take another appointment. Many believe because he's facing corrupt allegation, he shouldn't be given appointment. At least for now, he still remains innocent until proven guilty by a court of competent jurisdiction. For the new coalition, we Nigerians are not expecting angels to form the new coalition. We will support them to unseat APC federal-led government. We're appealing to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar to shelf his ambition and support a southern candidate. Take B right there. Okay, I see you now. This is coming from who? Yes, my brother, Comrade Olabasi in Buhari, says, again, a huge fraud is reported to have been discovered in the oil sector headed by the Tower of Corruption in the name NNPCL by the EFCC. Apart from making it public just to earn some accolades, nothing will be heard from it again. Not today, May God Almighty reward our oppressors adequately. Amen, he says. Okay, so I still can't get a handle on, the machinery that's supposed to handle the voice notes. I said it before, I mentioned it. But then if you've not been able to send your message on here or to translate your voice note into a message, I am so sorry. Won't be able to go into it. But anyways, thank you to each and every one of us for being a part of this. I see you, Selassie. I see you, Triple D. I see you, BB Blessing. Quite a number of persons who will send a voice note, but we cannot really take your message at this point in time. But yeah, 9 o'clock hour, we want to look at another tariff hike. And did you know, one of the family members, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? And I also had a conversation with Amoife. She sends her regards. Oops, thank God I remembered. She sends her regards to the family members. She said, thank you, far too kind. I'm fine, and I will be joining soon. All right? Okay, now, we had a conversation, and it is about the deductions. Remember, some time ago, there was a conversation that bordered around matters of your account being deducted. I don't know if y'all still remember that. Do you? Yeah? Do you remember it? Yes, there was talks about the directive to conduct USSD charges from airtime instead of bank accounts, and it has already started implementation. As of June 3 of 2025, Nigerian banks no longer deduct USSD charges from customers' bank accounts. Instead, charges are now billed directly from your mobile airtime balances. Yes, that's where it is. Well, USSD charge 6.98 naira per 120 seconds. Billing model, end user billing, that's EUB model, whereabouts network, where mobile network operators, MNOs, bill customers directly, and then customers receive a prompt to approve charges before deduction. Okay, and then banks encourage customers to use mobile apps or internet banking platforms which may offer fee-free services. All right, so this change is aimed to enhance transparency, standardize fees, and promotes financial inclusion in Nigeria's digital banking ecosystem. Okay. Right. Okay, so that is it, and that is that. Okay, so GB is saying he wants to correct something. Says a bad notion. A board chairman does not run the company or organization daily. He only is the chairman of the board meeting, which is like 4 or 5 times in a year. Ganduje is not responsible for the daily running of FAN. GB is saying that. Well, GB, thank you for your clarification on that. Well, whether or not Ganduje is a board chairman, GB, Nigerians and family members are saying Ganduje should rest now. He should rest now. He's not the only person. There are other people. We're talking about having vibrant youths get, employment, stand in critical board, sit at the board table and make serious decisions. To have him get on to FAN. Now, I don't even have a problem with his corruption allegation because we're always about the allege. Even when we see with our eyes, we're still taken for a ride, and it's really sad. So if the competent courts has not really found them guilty, okay, that's it. But Ganduje again, come on, GB, now let's think about this. I'm just saying, but don't mind me. I might just be saying things. But anyways, thank you. We will go on Sports and Eagles Wings now, and of course, the 9 o'clock hour, we'll look into the electricity tariff again.
It's just that we